What is going on, everybody? It's Go-Karts, Mini Bikes, and more, and sorry about my voice. It's actually pretty early, but I just have some exciting news to tell you guys about the mower that I was unsure was going to be a race mower or an off-road mower. Well, I finally decided, and it's going to be a race mower. Mainly because I was looking at race mowers yesterday, and I just got fascinated with them more than off-road, because, I think they look a little bit more unique than a lawnmower with big tires on it, big treaded tires. They look cooler with like go-kart tires or something like that. So, that's what it's gonna be. So, what I'm going to do is, of course, this build isn't going to happen right away, mainly because I don't have a welder, nor do I know how to weld, so I have to get a welder and learn how to weld before I'm comfortable with welding stuff, because I might have to weld some go-kart spindles on the front and everything. And, of course, starting out, my welds probably aren't going to be the strongest, so this build isn't going to go anywhere too far too fast. But I did decide I was going to start on it, and such as taking the excess parts off, such as like the belt retainers and all the old pulleys back there, and this old choke lever, and just everything that's under and out that I don't need, such as like the cup holder and the shifter piece, the orange shifter piece, and that seat bracket. And my plans for this are to lower it quite a bit, because as you could see, that is high, and I mean really high. So my original plan was to flip the front axle over, because I saw someone do it with a Craftsman, and I believe Cars and Cameras did it before they started their race mower. But I just don't think it would get it to the height that I need or want, because as you can see, this axle, the spindles don't really bend a whole lot, as you can see. So I don't know how much it would really do to flip the front axle. So what I might have to do, which I really don't want to do, is just leave lowering on hold for a bit till I can get comfortable with welding, and I can make a either a straight axle, and that'll lower it quite a bit, or do a drop axle. So run a bar straight across, and then cut it on an angle, and then cut another piece on an angle to bring it up, and then do the spindle out, and that'll lower it quite a bit, because as you could see, that is a lot. I just don't think that's gonna really lower it much by doing the axle flip. And on top of that, I just don't know if the axle flip would work. I am going to try it though, because the only way to find out is to find out, I like to say. So I'm going to do that, not in this video, but that's just my news that I thought I wanted to tell you. I should tell you guys that this is going to be a race mower. I am going to paint it black and do go-kart tires, not these exact ones, but close to the same size. Maybe a little bit wider, because those are pretty skinny tires. But yeah, so I'm going to get rid of the trans axle in the back that has that pulley and everything, and I am going to do a live axle. And as you can see, these wheel wells are pretty deep, so I shouldn't have a hard time fitting go-kart tires up in there. So this should be a pretty easy build. I got to do a jack shaft in the center. Speaking of which, let me tell you the engine I am going to do, and this isn't going to be much of a surprise. I'm going to be doing a 212cc Predator, and the reason for being is I just can't get my hands on a mower engine. If I could, I would get a V-twin, but I don't want to use a transaxle because they burn out pretty quick because they're made for low speeds. So I'm going to put a 212 here and run a jack shaft underneath the frame. So run the clutch to a jack shaft and then back to the wheels. Now that is going to be a little tricky because even with the jack shaft, the chain is going to be crazy long. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. I got some bugs to work out. I have to get the lawnmower outside, or at least just out in the open more, because it's crammed between a motorcycle and a wall right now, so I can't really see anything about it. So once I get out in the open, I'll see what I have to do and how it's going to be done, such as the jack shaft and everything like that. So that was just a quick little update on the exciting news that this is going to live out its life as a race mower. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Check out some of my other videos. Like, comment, and subscribe. Check me out in Garage Domino at Go-Karts, Mini Bikes, and more. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.